Welcome to Introduction to Chemistry online course. This is your dashboard for navigating the online course. As you can see, material is broken down into sections. For example, how to utilize this online course, which is the video you're currently watching, course syllabus, rubric for a formal lab report, sample lab report, and then we get into the content. You can see here I can click Start Lecture next to the atom.
In most topics, you have to get pretty advanced before you start addressing the philosophically interesting things.
And that will begin playing a video from an outside source. This one happens to be from Khan Academy. If you note here on the right side of the screen, there is a tab titled Questions. For each lecture component, you are required to ask at least one question or respond to another student's question. I'd also like to point out that Udemy allows you to take notes during your lecture. So you can pull out pertinent information which will then be stored on your personal dashboard. If I click Next Lecture, it will begin the quiz on the atom. This is a short quiz, just a couple of questions, and you'll fill in the blanks here. Returning to the main course dashboard, there's a couple of other things I would like to point out to you. One is your first test. Now, the test is in Google Form format, where the quizzes you get immediate feedback. This is going to be a bit delayed. You'll answer the questions here and click Submit. That will send your responses directly to the instructor. Another thing I would like to point out to you is the use of the virtual laboratory. This is through Chem Collective. It's a Java app, and you can physically drag different materials beakers, glassware, etc., and conduct experiments just like you would in a hands-on laboratory. For each virtual laboratory, you are to submit a formal lab report. Here you can find an example lab report. You can also find the rubric for your formal lab report, which details the expectations. Finally, once your lab report is completed, you will submit a link using Google Forms. To create a Google form, you will go to Google Drive, click on Create, Document, and begin typing just as you would in a normal Word document. Once your document is completed, click Share. Copy the link. Make sure that your privacy or sharing options are set to anyone with the link. Click Save. And then in your Udemy online course, Dropbox, paste that link and click Submit to send it to your instructor.